such an asshole.
Christian date. Why am I so dark? What happened? What happened? Oh God. It's not that hard. Gentlemen and ladies of the IT world, it's not that hard to just make a camera that works. Christian dating sexpert and official 100% USDA certified preacher's kid. Oh shit, look out. He knows what he's talking about. He's like Anakin, but he can beat Obi-Wan. Cappy here. And we have a field report from one of our Christian agents in the field, an older gentleman, to show you this has been going on for a while. Dear Cappy, I'm not really in the habit of stealing other people's thunder, but you and Reen reminded me of my experience dating a devout, he puts in quote, devout Christian girl. My story is a little different. I'm the same 60-something-year-old who wrote you a couple months ago about home gyms. As a refresher, I'm a 60-something, widowed, retired, debt-free, and a minimalist. Where have all the good men gone? Sorry you lost your wife. That's a little early to lose your wife. Anyway, a year or two after losing my wife, I started dating a self-proclaimed devout Christian girl I met on a dating app. Same age as me, twice divorced. At the time, I didn't care about that because I was just dating. Aren't there vows? I could have sworn that now. It's been a while since I've been at a church. It's been a while since I've been at a Christian wedding. But weren't there? I have a distinct memory about the same year, circa 1982, when Caddyshack came out. Weren't there some vows and something like till death do us part? And I could be wrong here, but refresh my memory. There's this guy called God, and he's kind of like the most all-powerful dude. And maybe you should do what the fuck he says, because he punished some people, calls the Israelites a couple times in a book. And if you say in front of family, meh, the government, meh, but God, I vow unto the big, almighty, powerful dude in the sky, I till death do us part, and then you don't twice, isn't there like a smiting coming? I believe, there'd be a smote or smiting or a smitten. No, smite, not smitten means you like, yeah, there's a smiting on the way. I could have remembered it differently. Same age as me, twice divorced. At the time, I didn't care about that because I was just dating for fun. Drop dead gorgeous, huge triple D boobs. Triple D. Hang on. I'm not, it's not a joke. I don't know what triple D versus double D. I got to see what that looks like. A triple D cup is larger than a double D cup. A double D cup has a 5-inch difference from your band size. Well, a triple D has a 6-inch difference. Okay, I'm going to do an image. Okay, here's an image. EF. But her boobs aren't bigger. Why can't... Honest to God, internet. Okay, here's a chart. Let me take a look at this chart. Okay, of course it's Reddit, and I don't go right to the image. Okay, am I going to see it here? 38D, 38 double D. No, that's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you missed the internet. The internet was great at one time. You could look it up. Okay, I know I like double Ds because that's what my girls got. But triple Ds, that just sounds more fun. More of the same, but more. Triple D and very charismatic. By the end of the first date, I had her pinned against her car for about 10 minutes. I let her go as we agreed to a second date. Second date was just a couple days. Oh, wait, you didn't seal the deal. I almost know where this is going. I don't read them. I'll skim them a little bit, but I don't read them all the way fully through. I'm going to bet, because I've had that. Oh, I better wait. This is a little too early. I want to. It's not, wasn't that I was going to respect him? Like, let's just wait. Nope. Have the sex. When you can have the sex, have the sex. Because it is more often than not, the opportunity will not present itself again. There was one gal I should have banged. Didn't. Because I'm like, oh, I was young. I'm like, oh, I better wait. I want this to last a while. I should have banged her. The other one was a gal. It's 3 a.m. I closed down the Salsa nightclub with her. And she's like, do you want to come back to my place at St. Paul? Meanwhile, I lived in the western suburbs, the other side of St. The opposite direction. I'd have to drive to St. Paul to drive. I gotta go to bed. She never called back. Fuck them when the opportunity presents itself, because it probably won't present itself again, because then they'll realize, oh my God, I had fun and there was no consequences and I just got to fuck it up and make it complicated. That's just me. Second date was just a couple days later. We ended up at my house. After a few such really fun dates that all ended up in my bed. Okay, good. Oh, you got to play with them triple Ds. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Then she confessed to me that the reasons for both of her divorces was, and here's the good Christian girl part, she cheated on both of her ex-husbands, as Joker would say. Shocking. Is that in the vows? I don't know. It's been a while. She said God will forgive her because he allows everyone one vice, and mine is sex. I'm pretty sure that's not in the Bible. So she had God on the direct line to JC, huh? And God said unto what's a Karen, I will allow you one vice, and it may be sex. He said that directly to her. She said God will forgive her because he allows everyone one vice, and mine is sex. I shit you not. Guys, this should prove to you that these Christian girls, like, they just make it up. The cafeteria Christians, I'll have a little bit of this, I'll have a little bit, or I'll just make shit up on the fly. They don't believe in God or Jesus, or let alone Christianity. This is not. It's so sad. You put religion or mysticism on top of women's based secular biological operating system, and you get frauds. That's it. I guess that's the overall point that I'm trying to make, is that women are women by nature, men are men by nature too. But the presentation of mysticism or magic, which is what religion is, allows the secular base genetic operating system to abuse the religion and present themselves as something they're not. That's what it is. And you guys, it's doubly damaging for you Christian men, because Christian, and you assume it comes with all the doctrinal standards, like the specs on a car. Here are the specs on a Christian woman according to the Bible. And it's like, that is a wolf in sheep's clothing over there. That is not a Christian. This is a girl who invited me to church every week to watch her sing in the choir and get inspired by her great preacher. Oh, I'm sure she was inspired by the great preacher. Laugh out loud. I never went because I've had enough church for one lifetime. As these things often do, it just sort of fizzled out, and we lost contact a couple of years ago. I found out through a friend of mine that she got married again. That poor bastard. I found her on Facebook. Now I just look her up once in a while to see if she's divorced me yet. Dude, if she's your age, she's in her 60s, and we're still doing this divorce thing. 3 marriages, huh? Yeah, it's in part because I'm older, but then listen to a little Schopenhauer and Coach Greg Adams and just the old, was it Heinlein? Your testosterone goes down. Like, man, I do not have time for this shit. It's one thing I realized. Not that I didn't realize it before, but I went to that Access Vegas, and you have all those drop dead gorgeous gals, and they're so fucking dumb. They're so painful. And now the dude who, that tall, good looking black dude, former athlete, presenter, got his podcast. Now he's getting sued. He's a good looking guy. And Becky comes out of left field saying forcible bedroom, not fun time. You look at girls like that, and you're like, this is just a risk. And man, do I want my peace. I didn't even go to Utah. I was too tired to go to Utah. I was just like, I need to sit down and do nothing. I did. And I'm like, wow, this is nice. This is nice being at home and relaxing and just doing a couple of videos and hitting the gym and then like playing Red Dead Redemption. This is peak. And to be in my 60s and then have a gal who's now twice divorced on the way to being thrice it, no. No. Anyway, moral of the story, if you meet a hot Christian girl and you're just looking to get laid, go for it. Well, yeah, of course, because they're not Christian. And no, they never grow up. Anyway, I'll gladly pay for a video responses. Others might find my story entertaining. Thanks. We'll keep you anonymous. Thank you very much. What I like about this is that it shows it's not an issue of maturity or age. It's the same. The operating system remains the same. And again, this is why we do these dating Christian girls field reports for you Christian men out there. It is very much the norm. Not the exception. It is the norm. You are having secular girls abusing Christianity because of the forgiveness and guilt ridding aspect of Christianity. They do not actually believe. Surprise! They take the easy, fun stuff and they avoid the hard work stuff. Surprise. How many times have you heard, well, modernly, when it comes to career, I like to be a modern woman. But, when it comes to dating, I'm more traditional. Oh, so you like to have your cake and eat it too. Everything to avoid work. Everything. Every fucking thing. The benefits of all and the consequences of none. No. Well, it sounds like a you problem. I've had good luck with that. Oh, yeah. And then where'd it go? The hot thing. Moral of the story: if you meet a hot Christian girl and you're just looking to get laid, go for it. And no, they never grow up. Yeah, the better looking they are, Christian or not. There's the hot crazy matrix. Society will protect hot women from the choices and consequences, and therefore they never have to overcome challenges, and then they remain petulant little children. I think you guys, you ever date that gal that's out of your league? Like, wow, you're young, you don't know it. Wow, this is. Then you find out why. Like, oh, wow. Okay, I'm not that desperate for sex. Any super chats? No super chats. There you go. All right, questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.